Another location in Buriram, they said it's the spot where the BM-21 rockets were fired in, hitting the area. According to the investigation, there were about 240 rounds. Most recently today in the Ban Kok Ngyu area of Ban Kruat, the village headman received reports from villagers. Now people have started to return to the area, right? They're coming back to check on their homes, their fields, and to harvest their crops. They said they found a large crater right in the middle of a rice field and asked the EOD officers to come and inspect it, fearing it might be a rocket. Previously, in this village area, there were about 13 rockets, so there's concern that some may have landed in the villagers' fields or sugarcane plantations and might still be unexplored or undiscovered.
It's tough work and we really want to do it.
Right where you see, right, that round-headed machine with the long arm and the round head at the end, that tip there, that's a metal detector. If it scans and detects metal, you'll hear a beeping sound like beep, 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 beep like that. In the end, we said, let's scan and see, and hey, there really is something. So they're still warning evacuees to stay at the shelter for now and not to return home yet, because in the end, they'll need to let the community leaders handle it. They need to contact the EOD and other relevant teams to clear the area first, especially the houses that have been hit by bombs or BM-21 rockets. These homes need to be inspected before residents are allowed to return. Right now, the situation along the Thai-Cambodian border, even though there have been ceasefire negotiations and no gunfire has been heard, the JBC meetings still need to be closely monitored. So they're saying not to go back in just yet. Today, village headman Kittikon also said the same thing, mentioning that a total of 13 houses in the village have been affected. There are still 240 shells that have not been found yet, and they may have landed somewhere in the sub-district. Inspections are ongoing, but it's still unclear whether they fell outside the village or scattered across the fields, and to what extent, especially in the sugarcane fields. Viewers, as for the rice paddies, the rice has just been planted and is only about a handspan tall, but the sugarcane is already very tall. So, viewers, it's quite difficult for them to go in and inspect these areas.
We found 4 shells in village 6, Kok Neo, and then at Kang Tiang as well. The nearby villages are village 3, village 5, and village 15. So how many in total? 13, no, 15. 15 in total. 13 shells, sir. 13 shells have already been recovered. And Mr. Siri, this one, it exploded inside. I saw some shrapnel, but I'm not sure. It was only at the mouth of the creek. So we need to be cautious again, right? Yes, and we should tell our villagers that if anyone finds anything, don't touch it. They must report it first.
Here, this is one area in Ban Kruat, Buriram. This spot is now considered one of the sub-districts where shells have fallen. Regarding the BM-21, viewers, there was an earlier incident at a hospital in Phanom Dong Rak, right? And there were also several sub-district health-promoting hospitals in different areas. Today, at Non Kun Hospital in Sisaket, Dr. Nong shared on TikTok and told the story because the doctor's home is there. At that time, my mother's house was only 5 kilometers from the border. On the 24th, when the attack started, the doctor said they received news that there was shooting at Chongbok and a bomb landed in Kantharalak at a convenience store, causing innocent people to die and others to be injured. Viewers, the doctor received patients from that incident. They were both injured and dead. The doctor described the situation as extremely chaotic, because it was so close to the border. And the doctor also said that some of the patients had to be transferred to various hospitals and many had to go into emergency surgery. Today, as I recount this, I want to cry out that this kind of violence should end already. And I ask everyone to stop making demands for Cambodia because today, in this attack, Cambodia has never cared about the Thai people.
And after that, there was news that a BM-21 rocket landed near the hospital area. It was reported that Krata Hospital became a target and was fired upon, causing everyone to flee for their lives and take refuge at Benjalak Hospital, Sri Ratana Hospital, and Non Kun Hospital. There were a lot of patients and the doctors had to take care of them, which means they were supposed to undergo surgery. But the operations couldn't be performed because the surgeon had to attend to the injured from the incident where the bomb landed at the 7-Eleven. Then the patient was transferred to non-crew hospital and underwent surgery in the emergency room there. Normally, we should have surgery in a proper operating room at the hospital, but at that moment,
it wasn't easy at all.
There was nothing we could do. There were so many patients, but we had so very few staff. Stop demanding for the Cambodians because the Cambodians have truly hurt the Thai people. Stop taking care of the Cambodians because they never genuinely care about the Thais. How much longer will Thailand have to be the innocent victim of their constant outbursts and aggressive actions? My grandfather died from stepping on a landmine planted by the Khmer Rouge on the Thai side.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are both personal and family aspects. Having lost someone to a landmine from the Khmer Rouge era, and then there's the professional side. Today, as a doctor, on my right is the Phanom Dongrak Hospital, which was bombed. In my mind, I wasn't at Phanom Dongrak at the time, I was elsewhere. But what I want to say is, how could you attack a target that was a hospital? And when the attack happened at the gas station in Kantharalak, by then, many hospitals had already been evacuated. This made it extremely difficult to help the injured and the sick. So today, what I see, even as a doctor, I have to say this, some people have come out to call for action because there were reports that many Cambodian soldiers were seriously injured and wanted to come to Thailand for treatment. There's a group saying we should accept them, that we have to help them according to humanitarian principles. But I myself, as a doctor, have said outright, there's no need to sympathize with them. They haven't shown any sympathy for us at all. They attacked innocent people, causing loss of life to those who had nothing to do with it. This is one perspective from the heart of a doctor working on the front lines.